Meanwhile, as we went to air, Cristiano Ronaldo put this out on social media. This chapter is over. The story still being written. Grateful to all. Right there, Jules. What's all that mean?
That means that he's out of contract at Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia. And as we knew and kind of been briefed before, there was not going to be an extension. That his time over there, which in terms of his own numbers, not so much in trophies, but in terms of his own numbers and the goal that he scored and probably the impact that he had on that league has been a success. Not that, again, they didn't win anything, certainly not enough for him, for his liking. But there's another chapter where, that is the question, obviously, at his age too, where could he go? Certainly not back to Europe, or it would have to be something romantic like Sporting, for example, which I'm not even sure would want to take him back. So what, you look at Brazil, you look at MLS maybe, but for now, I think he's probably going to try to find a club to play in the Club World Cup. Because that's really what Gianni Infantino really wants.
That's where I was going, Jules. That's where we were looking. So it is possible he could play in the Club World Cup if a club obviously taking part takes him.
Yeah, which is a ridiculous rule in itself, right? To sign a 2 weeks contract or 3 weeks or 4 weeks, depending how long that team stays in the Club World Cup. I don't think it should be allowed, but hey, this is what FIFA have done, so it is allowed now. So if you're Botafogo, for example, which is a club that has been mentioned to me being interested in Cristiano Ronaldo, if you're John Textor, the owner, then maybe you make an offer on the table and say, hey, listen, why don't you come over and we give you that much money, This is your team for, again, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever, how long their adventure in the Club World Cup in the US lasts. And then after that, we say goodbye. I find it really wrong for me, but hey, it's allowed, so that's a possibility.
How's about he signs for 4 weeks with Inter Miami?
Well, who has the discovery rights of Cristiano Ronaldo in MLS, Jules?
It's got to be Inter Miami, isn't it? Everybody else.
You think 4 weeks with Inter
Can you imagine? That would be frightening.
It would be very fun.
Oh my!
It would be a lot of fun. I'll tell you what. Infantino, as Jules said, would absolutely love it.